today's episode, our first ever season with Cadillac F1 comes to a close, and can we round out this debut season with a bang? Because it's been a very, very solid last few races. We've climbed, we've soared up to 5th place in the Constructors' Championship ahead of Aston. If by some miracle there is actually a mathematical chance we could even overtake Mercedes, for goodness sake, but I don't think that's likely. But it has been a brilliant couple of races. Obviously 2 race wins in the last episode, so if you haven't seen it, definitely go check it out. Checo obviously departing the team at the end of this season, getting his first ever win for the team on home soil in Vegas was really, really awesome. And then of course Valtteri Bottas getting the win in Singapore was pretty damn sweet, and it seemed like it was a unanimous, similar saying for a lot of you guys in the comments that you really like the idea of keeping Bottas on for another season, alongside the incoming George Russell. So I think that's what we might end up doing. It's the Mercedes duo from that one Bahrain Grand Prix in 2020 coming together again, and it allows also time for Alexander Dunn to grow even further into hopefully near an 80 rated driver by the time he might step in to this Caddy of ours. But we've got 2 races left to do. At this point, it's basically a case of hopefully we just hold this through for P5. I think actually, to be fair, there's no way we can lose P5. So if anything, we're just going to have some fun today and maybe see if by some miracle we could actually somehow finesse Mercedes, because they've had a few torrid races where they just didn't score in Vegas here. So there maybe is a chance. We scored on the 40. We could overtake them. I doubt it, but let's see. You never know. It's been going very, very well for us. This is the R&D chart, by the way. We're ending the season with a bonkers R&D chart for this season. I don't know what this save has been. I have never seen a save this crazy and volatile with AI upgrading, where Audi are one of the other newer teams in F1, ending as the best car on paper, which is just bonkers. But we also know a lot of it has not mattered this season. We've seen Aston winning races when they're in the bottom 3. We've seen Haas and RB right up there when they're not really up there in R&D terms. We've not seen much of Audi at the top end, even though they are there on paper. So yeah, I feel like maybe into next season we don't. Well, I mean, mistakenly, I've not included the chart a few times in these episodes. It hasn't actually mattered. You're not really missing out on any context, because it just seemingly in this save, for whatever reason, just does not actually correlate to anything. In terms of the car development, we're obviously just putting everything into research. We've got a little bit of ATR left, so maybe just before we get into the last race, we can do some final R&D bits for research. But apart from that, we're just going full steam ahead into this next race, which is Qatar. A bit of growth for our race engineers. I'll always welcome that. 79 rated now. I think that's Checo's engineer. So soon will be Russell's engineer. Although, to be fair, maybe we should be looking at some new engineers. I think that's maybe one for into next season, trying to scoop someone up early in the pre-season. Good bit of sponsor money coming in. 4.7 million. 4.7 million, wow, with the wind tunnel hire. 12 million's massive. That we could afford an HQ upgrade of sorts, I think, with that. The question is which facility. There is maybe some refurb to be doing with suspension. Race simulator needs a refurb, but 70%'s not that bad, I don't think. Boardroom falling apart now. Tour center, that's ironic. Wind tunnel. I mean, this is level 2. We did this upgrade. We may as well do wind tunnel now. Or do we do something like design center? How much does that cost, though? 11 million. We've got 12 million. I kind of need a little bit of money in there. So what's this? 10. That's 10 million as well. I thought 12 million. For some reason, I thought 12 million was a lot more than it actually is maybe in the game in terms of being able to do facility upgrades. I suppose we are going to earn some more at the end of the season. Let's wait for this last bit of this sponsor plan to come in that we earn at the end of the season. Then we'll do an upgrade just as we end, or maybe at the very start of the pre-season video, basically, for the next season. So we'll hold tight on that for now. Sporting director grows, and we've got some research coming in, so we can now fill out some slots, 2 of them to be exact. So we've got 1 of that, Zero. Okay, one pending, one pending, one. Okay, so we got one upgrade of everything researched. I think chassis, let's do another one. And then underfloor. I think underfloor is going to be quite important. Let's just chuck everything in here. Basically everything. Oh, engineering tension. I'm just going to acknowledge it because we don't really need to intervene because Checo's not going to be with us after this season, so it's not going to matter too much. Hopefully the engineer doesn't just beef whoever steps into the garage next, which will be George Russell. Right, managing Q1. Can't wait for a surprise knockout to come our way, despite us having the pace to win races. Qualifying's been the biggest issue for us this season, for sure, by a country mile. Right, what's Bottas doing? 1:23.2. Perez comes in with a time 1.5 seconds clear, so Bottas will need to go again. I think he got held up in traffic, to be fair, as well, though. Hulkenberg P1. Okay, maybe we are going to see some of that Audi pace coming in late on in the season. That could be quite cool. If that's actually going to be true into next season, that would be quite cool if Cadillac and Audi can spar together for top 5 positions as Bottas goes only P17. Right, Bottas on another flyer. Is it better for him? It is. Purple first sector. That's a lot more like it. That is a lot more like it. Oh, there's going to be a little bit of traffic. Get out of the way. No. Okay, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Gives him a bit of a tow, if anything. Crossing the line. Where is it? That's much better. Whew. Okay, we're both through. Who's not going to be through? It might be Antonelli in the Mercedes, you know. Maybe he gets knocked out. I think he might do. Hamilton comes through. Oh, Antonelli comes through. A lot of track evolution there. Big improvements for a lot of people. And our new driver for next season tops the session for Merc. And it's a double Williams knockout. Alpine as well. So those guys really fell off in the constructors fight in this late on part of the season. Right, both drivers going. I took them off manual control because I think around Qatar it pays to do the manual control just to get those tires fired up because they come out so cold here in the desert. You know, I mean, I've been to Qatar. It's pretty hot even at this time of the day. So it doesn't really make sense. But in the game, they come out so cold and they don't heat up unless you do manual control. And Bottas comes in, and that's very similar times. There you go. I think that's both solid laps, I hope, to get through into Q3. Audi's up there as well. Oh, we might need to go again just in case. What are we saying? Yellows across the board. No improvements there. Might be a little bit precarious. One of us might be getting knocked out. It might be Perez. That's the end of the session. He's out. Bottas even might be out, depending on what Hamilton does. Hamilton's knocked out as well. Okay. Feel less bad about that, but what is it? Hulkenberg's through. Porcher, Bortoleto, Alonso. Bottas just makes it in. And that's an unfortunate thing for the most recent race winner. Out in P12 yet again. It's a bit topsy-turvy. And I think this race, Verstappen could be crowned the champion, you know, mathematically. Right, let's go. Just Bottas. Right, Bottas on the flyer. Let's see how he does. With P4 at the moment. Piastri spun it someplace. Please be a green. Okay, good. Is there traffic coming up? No, Verstappen's on a flyer, I think. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think he's on a flyer. Okay. Speed this up. Let's see. Green second sector. We're down to P5, though. Hulkenberg comes in. Looking pretty good. Let's see through the final corner. It's a long run to the timing line here on F1 Manager. Crossing the line. And it is a slight... Well, it's actually quite a big improvement, but only gets up to P4 because of the time gaps. Hulkenberg out-qualifies this in the Audi, just showing Audi actually has some genuine pace there. Bortoleto does as well. It's Audi 3-4. Russell on the front row alongside Verstappen. We're P5, though. I'll take that. That's pretty solid. Oh, P6. Norris comes in. Russell goes even quicker. Russell's on pole. Our new driver's on pole. That's pretty good to see. Bottas P6, we'll take it, but Audi, that's a bit concerning for next season. Audi could be real contenders and real thorns in our side if they carry that performance over into next season, which, well, they'll be hoping for, and obviously we hope we can carry this over. Strategy-wise, I'm not going to start on hards. That's a very peculiar strategy. I'm going to start on mediums. I want to start on mediums, and then I want to go to the hards, and then we'll end on softs. I think that's the game plan. I think we need 12 laps on softs to make up time. But then this is just kind of about, I think, timing all right. Lap 1 and 21. Yeah, I feel good about that. Let's switch Perez over to that as well. Perez will go lap 20. and he'll go lap 44.
We're about to get going here in Qatar. And it's
lights out. We're underway. Perez P12, a little bit slow. Bottas, what we're saying, at the top end, side by side with Porsche. Sparks flying in our face from the Audi of Hulkenberg, that is, making the move on his teammate Bortoleto. Russell leads the way from Verstappen. Norris on the outside of Porsche. We are. And Bottas just about maintaining the P6. Let's speed this up. Let's see. Perez. Ooh, Perez going down the order. He's side by side with the other American team. Haas, Ocon has got us there. Yellows for Ricciardo, who's spun it down below. I get the sense that we maybe won't have the same electric pace we did have last episode, because Audi have come in and looked a lot better here. And these guys also generally just look quicker as well. I mean, Russell's bolting away on softs. We've just made a move on the Audi of Hulkenberg, though, to P5. So maybe I spoke too soon. Maybe there is some pace in the tank here as we push with Bottas. Need to calm down the tyre temps, though. And the fuel. And now the battery as well. Perez P14, though. That's a bit frustrating. Come on, Valtteri. We need to get high aggression here. We need this overtake. We need to get in that clean air. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, Bortoletto's on softs. Hulkenberg is as well. It's actually quite good if we get ahead of Bortoletto. Yes. No, that's Hulkenberg. Hulkenberg's going to come for the repass. Oh, the Audis on softs could really annoy us because there's already a big gap there to Norris. And now we're getting swarmed by Porsche. Okay, we may have taken a little step back here in Qatar. Let's see how this goes. Oh no, Ferrari getting us. These guys all on softs though. We're gonna have our soft stint at the end of the race. So our time will come. Our time will come. Perez is not doing well. 17th and just nowhere. No pace for Checo. Bottas holding on to P9 behind Piastri, but we're pushing. And we've got more tyre wear than like Verstappen, for example, but pace isn't really equating to that when we're pushing. I mean, I guess we'll get Piastri there. All right, carry on, carry on. Pit windows open, people coming in from the top. Russell's in from the soft. Verstappen comes in now. Verstappen comes in now off his mediums. So we're going a little bit longer. I think we start pushing in a lap's time, because then it will open up. Bottas is still fighting Piastri annoyingly. Okay, these guys all come in. I think it's time to now push. Perez as well in clean air. Time to push. Use the clean air. Use the tyre. We'll come in with Checo now. Bottas will carry on for another lap pushing. And we nearly caught up to Hamilton there with Bottas pushing. So it's now Bottas's optimal pit stop. Onto hards. Let's save fuel here. Perez is in. It's a slow pit stop, though.
Sick. What's going on?
Yeah, Perez not happy with that. Understandably. Understandably. He's down in last. Oh, yeah. All right, Bottas in. Good in lap from him. And we are way ahead of Piastri. So that was a good in lap. That was a good pit stop, actually, for us. We are 3 seconds ahead of the car we're fighting. Because in last place, we're pushing, but he is... this is a real fall from grace. What's going on? This just adds to how crazy this season's been. It just makes no sense. We've gone from race-winning pace to last place at the moment. Bottas P10. We might be just fighting for a couple of points here. Audi's doing crazy. P3-4. Russell still leading from Verstappen. I feel like at some point Verstappen gets him and gets the win to seal his championship. Oh, Bottas locked up. No. We're down to P12 now. Oh, dear. That was a big chunk of tyre wear. Perez is not last now. That's good. All right, people coming in again now. So Bottas up to P8. Leclerc just at a fastest lap with the medium. Perez is maybe slowly coming back into this race with some good pushing. I think I have to push harder with Bottas and come in earlier. I think we need to do that. I think that's the game plan here. Yeah, I'm pushing Bottas harder. Let's see what the last lap was. 127.1. That's better. He's still in clean air. 126.9. Good. Okay, I think come in now with Bottas. Soft compound. Yeah, we should get to the end there. Let's come in now. Save fuel. All right, Bottas is in. Please, please, please don't be too bad on the pit stop. And then Perez with a fresh soft to come in on.
spot.
Right, Valtteri, please. Good pit stop. Good pit stop. 2.4. We'll take it. We'll take it. Get that tire up to temperature. Then go standard. Good pit stop for Perez. Lovely. Okay. He's out in 19th, though, so... There's a lot to climb there. All right, 3 laps to go. We're giving it everything. Perez has got some fuel to burn. He's P16, but he's nowhere near anyone. He's nowhere near anyone. It's been a real race to forget for Checo, unfortunately. Honestly, it's just so typical of this save. We've gone from winning 2 races to we're now just barely scoring a point here, but might just be Qatar being a very difficult circuit for us. Doesn't play to our strengths. We know this car is very good in the straight line. It's been somewhat okay on the tyres. But we just haven't been able to do too much of strategy, and the traffic's been a nightmare. Our new driver, Russell's won the race, so Mercedes firmly making sure they don't get caught for P5, but that's pretty promising to see our new signing winning this Grand Prix. Verstappen second place surely secures the championship as Bottas limps home for P10. It's 1 point, it'll do, and oh my god, Perez might not even make the checkered flag. Perez. What was that? Oh,
yeah.
Oh, did you say so? Okay, yeah, cool. So Verstappen wins this championship. Bottas actually got up to P7 with that 1 point. So that's pretty all right. And obviously, we're not going to catch Mercedes now, but we can revel in P5 and hopefully just hope that Abu Dhabi is a better Grand Prix, because that was a very difficult Qatar GP. I imagine and hope that Abu Dhabi can be a little bit better. But actually, historically, Abu Dhabi's been a very tough one on F1 Manager versus the AI. So we'll see. All right, qualifying for the last race of the season. Not expecting much because of Qatar, but also equally wanting to get back to maybe a bit of form we had before. I don't know. I don't know what that Qatar race was. Qatar's usually been quite a good one for us to manage. Like, I feel like I've done pretty well around Losail with managing various teams over the months on this game, but that was a real bemused one for us. Let's hope we return to a little bit of form here, but maybe I don't know. I haven't updated the R&D chart now into this race, and maybe there were still some upgrades just before Losail that came in, because I grabbed that R&D chart when there was still a couple of days out from the Qatar Grand Prix. So who knows? Maybe there were just some late upgrades for other teams, and we did genuinely slip down a bit. I'm not sure. Or just shows we got massively lucky, obviously, with Singapore and Singapore and Las Vegas, as Perez crashes here. Please, Checo, last race in this team. Let's not go out like this. Perez went quicker despite having that little moment in the last corner, I just realised. Bottas P13, Perez 12. What? How's he done that then? Bottas up to P9, P10. Okay, but at least both of them are quite equally matched then. So that really is where the car is, but it's maybe not as lofty as it was. It really is fighting for those last points, as Bottas did in Qatar. I mean, Behrman through, Antonelli. What is this top 5? What's going on? Top 6. Are we about to get knocked out? I didn't go again. Oh. Well, we're ending the season on a real high. It's all right. We're going to make the comeback of all comebacks like we did in Singapore. I just don't know what's going on with this team. We cannot be consistent for the life of us. I like that strategy with Perez. With Bottas, let's go something just a little bit different. Go a little bit later on that pit stop just to give us a bit more over pace. Right. Last hurrah for the season as a duo. Difficult qualifying, but to be honest, this kind of sets the tone for how this season's gone. His quality's been horrendous, but the race, we've been able to make things up. Qatar was a bit tough. I'm hoping that we can make things up. Let's go to the final race of this first season with Cadillac.
Hold on tight. It's the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. And it's
lights out, and we're on the way from all the way in P17 and 16. My God, the front of the grid looks like an absolute eternity away as we push through. Oh, Lando's had a massive issue there for McLaren. He's way off in last place. We're not much better. 16-15. Couple of overtakes. Perez up to P13. Bottas P15 there. Let's calm this down. And the fuel will push on with ERS just a little bit longer. Perez P12. Bottas P13. That's better. See, this is where the car pace is. All right, calm it down now. Calm it down. To medium, to medium. High aggression overtake, though. There's Perez P11 now. Bottas P15, though. Not making as much progress because we've not allowed him to push as much because he's on the medium, whereas Perez on the hard. The whole point of that first stint is to allow him to push a bit harder. Get it? That wasn't funny. Hamilton leads the way from... Well, Antonelli now leads. Verstappen, Leclerc, Hulkenberg, P5. 2 Haas in the top 10. What's going on there? Perez has stayed in P12. Hasn't really budged. Bottas, meanwhile, just overtook Sainz and Bortoleto, I think that was. Nice visor cam replay. Down the inside. 1. I think Perez got Bortoleto, and then we must have also got him on the exit. So that's good. I feel like at this stage, maybe, Valtteri, can we get you ahead of Perez? I think you need a bit of clean air to use that medium to good use. Yeah, there we go. Use that medium. Perez very annoyed.
Okay.
He lost position to the Audi. Let's push him. Okay, got the Audi back. Cool. P12, P13. Good stuff. Keep going, keep going. Bottas fighting Piastri for P11. Piastri's got a car issue. It's now Hamilton, Verstappen at Abu Dhabi fighting each other. And a classic under the floodlights as Bottas is swapping left-right with Piastri. We need to get this move done. We need to get it booked in and just finished and over with. There we go. Bottas now on the back of the Haas. We're going to take him off high-risk curbs because we were on that briefly just to help him out. I think Perez needs a bit of a high-risk curb, to be honest. Bottas up to P9. Good overtake on Behrman. Gets Magnussen. Gets Behrman on the inside. Good. Good. A lot of clean air here. A lot of clean air. How are we doing for tyres? We're doing all right on tyres. Perez, where are you? You're all right. You're all right. A bit of deploy here. Oh, are we going to get overtaken? No, we're good, we're good, we're good. Bottas might be closed up on Magnussen again. K-Mag might be looking for the repass. I think he'll probably come in for the repass here. It's all right. We'll just get him back. The deploy. Go avoid risk curbs. And Bottas is through again. Okay, clean air. I think we could probably push Bottas with avoid risk curbs here. Pit window's open for Checo. I don't know how it's not open for Bottas. Are we going longer? We're going longer on the medium than Perez did. I suppose, actually, yeah, that's the game plan, really. Right, time to push like a stab wrap. We're actually over tyre wear projections here, so time for Perez to really push it. All right, Perez going to pit on this lap onto softs. Bottas carries on. Good pits off for Bottas. 2.3. Let's save some fuel whilst we warm up these tyres. And then go aggressive. All right, I'm going to just save fuel with Bottas here. And also Checo, to be honest. Good phase to save to fuel in, I think. All right, just pushing them on the ERS. Yellow flags for what? Multiple cars have crashed. Bortoleto's involved. I hope we're not. Bottas was really near Bortoleto. Oh, did we cause it? What happened? Oh, we were involved, but it was on Sainz. Oh, we got Bortoleto, or we're trying to. Okay, we're good on fuel now. We can probably go like that. Oh, what was that? Oh, we've got a penalty. Oh, for the Sainz collision. Bottas, man.
This is getting frustrating.
Yeah, it's getting frustrating from my POV as well, man. All right, you can probably go attack a little bit. Bortoleto's really annoying us here. Really annoying us. He's holding up our entire race. That's what's happening right here. Checo's going well. Checo's flying. P8. Bottas should be there, but Bortoleto really annoyed us there for a while. We're now in clean air, so we can just do our thing. Checo's up to P6. Bottas P11. P10 now. Just makes the move on Magnussen. Might go for the move on Behrman. Behrman with a car issue. Go on, get him down the inside. You can do it. Perez. Oh, Perez gets Leclerc. Perez just overtook Leclerc momentarily. See what Bottas can do. Oh, Leclerc's got a car issue as well. Okay, that will help us. I think there could be a... Verstappen's not too far off. Maybe a cheeky top 5 could be on the cards there as Bottas gets Behrman. And he's through. Let's push a little bit to lean on this hard tyre if we can. Get him away. Get him close to Gasly. Might make the move on Gasly here. Come on. We can get this. We can get Pierre on this straight. Oh, absolutely, we can get Pierre on this straight. Let's go. Let's go. Lovely. Bit of avoid risk curbs. All right, Bottas P8. Loving it. Oh, Perez with a bit lacking. Oh, we could probably push more here.
Let's get him.
Let's push even harder with Perez until the lap time starts to tumble. 120. Oh, he's getting held up in traffic here. I think we pit Perez. Let's pit Perez to overtake. We're getting held up in this traffic with Hamilton. Yellows for what?
Yeah, copy.
I don't know what just happened. There's a yellow for something. Either way, let's come in with Perez.
Copy.
Good pit stop, 2.4. All right, pit window's coming through for Bottas. I think we can afford to push a little bit harder now.
Just try and look after these guys if you can.
Yeah, push, push, push. Wreck those tyres. Get any lap time we've got left out of them. Might get Magnussen here. Oh, no, we're fighting Magnussen. Come on, come on. Okay, we're in clean air. We're in clean air. Pushing, pushing, pushing. Okay, let's come in now. New soft. We're going to have to serve that penalty. That's going to be frustrating. That's going to be really frustrating to serve this penalty. Oh, this is going to be painful. Oh, 5 seconds. That's so long. That's so long. Oh, we're out in 14th. Okay. Right. It's showtime, buddy. Get those tyres up to temperature. And then standard to the end. 15 laps to go. I think we're just basically seeing what they can do now on their respective tyres. They've got different kind of fights going on. Perez P8 looking to finish the move off on Ocon. Then hopefully get Gasly, Hülkenberg and Antonelli could be in the frame. Bottas is just about trying to get back into the top 10 really after that penalty for hitting Sainz. Perez up to P7. He's got Gasly. We're closing on Magnussen now. Come on, come on, come on. Let's use the fuel. Actually, let's save it here. Save it here. Save fuel here. And then get him here. Let's go. Yes, he's got him. Great. Oh, Perez. Perez is cooking. Last race in Formula 1, potentially, for Sergio Perez. At least his last race for us and Cadillac. And it's a fitting way to end it and round it out. Maybe fighting for a top 5. Bottas knows he's got a seat next season, so he's relaxed. He had his own issue with Sainz, but it is what it is. We're still making up ground. Perez up to P4. Perez just got Antonelli.
Take a closer look.
Let's get that.
Here we are,
Oh,
going
lovely.
into turn
On the
9.
outside. Oh,
they
really
squeeze
nice
by.
move for Perez. Oh, lovely stuff. Really good stuff there for
And
Perez.
complete-
That's his P9. He's ahead of Verstappen at the moment. We could definitely close up on Magnussen. Piastri got a car issue. Maybe we get P7 with Bottas. That could be a possibility. We're still fighting Antonelli and Ocon, annoyingly. I want to try and get close to Hülkenberg if we can. That would be really ideal. Using ERS, 6 laps to go. We are gaining on Hülkenberg. I think we could get a cheeky podium with Perez to end off this season. We are gaining on Hülkenberg, and we've got away and broken DRS from Ocon, crucially. Bottas P8. He's got Magnussen. Bottas has got Magnussen, and he's got Piastri in his sights. P7 is on the cards for Bottas. Great recovery that would be. Deploy. We're here with Perez. We're here with Piastri. Oh, come on. Come on. Into turn 1. No, not quite. We'll wait. Go full attack. Deploy. And we'll get him here. Come on. Yes. P7 on the cards. Let's go. P5 for Perez. He's backed out hard. What's Hülkenberg's P2?
Keep going.
Oh, it's because Hamilton's tyres are off. Russell's going to win back-to-back races to end this season before he comes to us. That's pretty great. That's a good vibe. But, oh, Perez, I thought we could get a podium. Maybe not. Maybe not.
Copy.
When it's 2 laps to go, I'm throwing everything at this. Okay, here we go. Full attack, full attack. Bottas just got done by Verstappen. Same thing, buddy. Full attack. Let's see. Perez getting close. Oh, the fight for the podium's right here. It's right here. Perez retakes Verstappen. Can Perez... Bottas retakes Verstappen. Can Perez get down the inside of Lewis Hamilton? Yes, he can. Come on. Come on, Checo. 1 more lap to go. 1 more lap to go. Into the hairpin. Here we are. Bottas is even closing up to Hamilton. Hamilton's tyres have gone off the cliff. Bottas might make a move here. We've got fuel to use. Deployment. Perez as well. Deployment. Fuel to use. We're going slow-mo for this one. The real time. We need real-time reactions to everything here because the fuel's very precarious. Push, 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 Perez. Perez into P3. We're going to get that final podium in the final race of this first season for Cadillac. Beautiful stuff. And Bottas gets up to P6. Maybe can't get Ocon. But we got Hamilton. That's pretty great. Oh, Bottas on the outside. Come on, man. Come on. Oh, he's done it. Oh, beauty. Absolute beauty. Sergio Perez is going to come through. Russell wins it. Our new driver to be wins back-to-back races. But Perez gets a podium in his final race for Cadillac. And Bottas recovers to P5 from that penalty. What a final last race. That is a great way to end the season. That is a great way to end it. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And our new driver, 2 wins in a row. Oh, he's going to be fired up. Hulkenberg podium for Audi there. It's pretty crazy. I think Audi genuinely could be someone a team to look at into next season. But Verstappen wins it. McLaren win the Constructors. But it's a great P5. What a season that has been. Haas climb up the order. Audi don't finish in last. They just about missed out on getting Williams maybe there. But that sets up a pretty damn exciting Season 2 in this series. But guys, if you have enjoyed this one, a great way to round this one out, be sure to hit the like button. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. If you're around here, then do get subscribed for weekly Formula 1 content. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.